it's making me realize everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I. Feel me in the dark, in the darkness. My shadows, they follow you like an accomplice. Lost all of your dreams, the night is heartless. My shadows, they follow you. My shadows, they follow you in the darkness. My shadows, they follow you like an accomplice. Lost all of your dreams, the night is heartless. Version
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Rounds GG team stream. We are here in the Swiss round of APAC Open number 5, and you may be wondering, how did we get here? How on earth have Rounds been able to make it to Swiss without playing any double elimination? Well, the story goes a little something like this. Double elimination was supposed to be for Rounds yesterday, but there was a team that made top 8 in Open 4 that could not play in Open 5, which then meant that Rounds came in with the most points, the most current RLCS points of any team still in the competition to take their place as one of those top 8 teams that automatically go through to Swiss stage without having to worry about double elimination. And that is where we find ourselves. So here we go. Of course, we do apologize. There was a slight delay with getting things kicked off this morning. We have missed one of the games, but don't you worry, you didn't miss much. Rounds swept aside their opponents in round 1 of Swiss 3-0, made it look easy. And so now we are going to be getting into this second game of the day, which is going to be against our opponents of Real Adrenaline. And we get things kicked off right here and right now. It is Rounds. It is Real Adrenaline. And we are underway right off the bat. Of course, remember, Jarku will be taking the place of Finzi today, as Finzi is sadly away. Here we go. Ball into the middle is a chance for Alex to finish into the bottom right corner. Rigorous sends it away for the moment. Jarku tries to finish off. Not going to happen. Renshiro rises highest. He fakes out a couple. Alex off the backboard will be dealt with by Rigorous, but not a lot of boost on the side of Real Adrenaline. So now Renshiro, given time on the right-hand wall, gets the reset, goes over the top, looking for the 50 onto Zayed. Unfortunately, not going to find it, and now Jarku called into action in the back lines. Finzi is quite oftentimes called in as the third man for Rounds, so Jarku will have to try and cover that position. At the moment, that's exactly what he's doing. Zayed wins that 50. Alex taking it down the left-hand side. Intercepted there by Besso. Jarku with a big clearance. And gets a brilliant spawn on the 100 boost. Renshiro needs a double, doesn't find it. Alex collects, but gets dunked by Zayed. But with no boost to work with, Zayed can't do much more than just tap it past Jarku. Besso getting through. Chance for Rigorous here. Renshiro gets up well. Ball into the middle. Besso's up again. Off the ceiling. Looking to take it through. And that's the first goal on the board. Real Adrenaline. They take goal number 1. And we will gladly admit that that was some nice work there from Besso. Real Adrenaline were forced to a game 5 in their round 1 game against only Watanga. Well, they are out to a very hot start in their second matchup of the day. And Rounds just need to recover a little bit. There's a little bit of a concern as we start to have a look further in this series. Real Adrenaline are a fully MENA team playing here in APAC. Have 2 players from the UAE and a Saudi. Alex gets beaten there as Besso into the middle. Alex thought he had the clearance there. I thought he was going to be able to get to that ball a little bit quicker than he did. Wasn't to be. Zayed takes a shot. Renshiro wasn't the most comfortable of clearances, but it was a clearance nonetheless. Moving down the field. Alex, no boost, so cannot recover. Besso into the middle, dealt with by Jarku. Alex tries to come through. He's got the better of now. Renshiro, reset. And now Alex with the pass back to Jarku. Over the top of one. Our opponents are out of position. And Alex takes advantage of that fact. Really nice pass here from Jarku. Over the top onto the crossbar. wasn't expected by Real Adrenaline. And suddenly, we are finding our way back into it. 2-1. Over the top, Jarku deals with the initial danger. Jarku into the middle, that's dangerous! And although the initial danger was dealt with, the secondary danger certainly was not rigorous. Getting Jarku to play it into the middle, just a fly ball into the middle of the field, and the 2-goal lead found again by Real Adrenaline. What more can they find, if anything? Besso gets beaten by Jarku in the air, and that's a misplay from Real Adrenaline. They're going to work back towards their own half. Rigorous over the top, but he's not got any boost to work with, so Zayed will be given the green light instead. Oh, I thought Jarku was going to intercept that. Wasn't able to. The fake comes through. Besso can't force his way through, and a demo from Jarku as well. Real Adrenaline, they are making this very difficult for Rounds. There is an argument to say that Rounds have been making it a little bit difficult for themselves. Jarku here, trying to play it away. The touch is far too heavy. No one from Rounds expected that. And it will be a 4-1 lead now to Real Adrenaline. Certainly a change of pace from the first series of the day. Down the right-hand side, ball into the middle, cleared away by Jarku. And there is the full clearance as well. As Zayed, once again, just getting in front. Real Adrenaline seem to be the quicker of the two teams here in the server. Getting to both first and second ball. It's rigorous. Turning the corner. Renshiro into the middle. Cleared over to that far side. Alex again will be beaten in the air. Zayed is first up. And the more that Rounds get beaten in the air, the more that they're unable to match the pace of Real Adrenaline, the better it's going to be for them. Real Adrenaline will take more advantages when they are granted. 5-1. Concerning start to the day for Rounds. 47 seconds. Chance for Besso. Double touch. 6-1. Just to answer in chat, yes, Jarku is subbing in for the day. Finzi is not available for today, but if we do get through to top 16, if we get through to GSL, Finzi will be rejoining the team. It's a ball into the middle. Cleared away by Jarku. As far as I saw, Jarku is ranked the greatest 3v3 player on the planet as it stands. Needs to start living up to that here in the server. Jarku off the right-hand side. Don't find anything there. Alex off the ceiling. Renshiro coming through, taking a shot. Demo. Fair play to this Real Adrenaline roster. They've really made it difficult for Rounds. They're looking for the Brazil. They're not going to find it. And that will be a round 1 win for Real Adrenaline. As Renshiro, the best performer on Rounds, but unfortunately that's not really saying a lot. It was not a particularly great showing from the Rounds roster. Real Adrenaline, of course, they didn't have a bad open 4 from what I remember. I don't remember it being exceptional. Just going to go away and check that while I do. Real Adrenaline. Let's see. Yeah, so they got through 3-1 in Swiss last time. And then they lost to Dream Station in the lower bracket semi-final. They were very, very close to getting through to top 8 last split. They just weren't able to in the end, which is a shame for them. But hopefully, we can put them on the path to starting to fade away. Clearly they are a very good team though, and we have just had a full log out and log in, so that's an interesting one. But there we go. Everyone's back in the server now, so we can start getting things underway. How many more series till we qualify for GSL? It depends. So the way this is going to work, we've already played round 1 and we got 1-0. So Swiss works, if you win 3 matches, you're through. If you lose 3 matches, you're out. So we've won 1, lost 0. So we've still got 3 more games that we could lose before we are out. Meanwhile, we only need to win 2 more matches. So if we win this one, we'll only be 1 match win away from GSL. This ball flies into the middle. Cleared away for the moment. Alex off the left side. Renshiro's it's not going to be there. It's Jarku who was waiting in the middle. But Real Adrenaline deal with it. And now trying to get that clearance away. Continuing to be fast tempo. Continuing to play in the face of the Finns. Jarku on the right side. Looking now to take this one through. Gets a block off. Not happening. As Alex will try and collect. Get some boost as well. Ball in the middle from Zayed. Alex. Heavy touch. And we've already seen the Real Adrenaline. They capitalize on heavy touches. Zayed is right there on the scene. Cleared away by Alex. Renshiro goes up. And the clearance is in from Rounds for the moment. Shot on from Jarku. Cleared away by Besso. There's no second man to follow. And Rounds might regret that. Renshiro pops the ball up towards the ceiling. Jarku over to this right side. Does get a second touch as well. Nice work from Jarku. Zayed will take it around the side. Alex. Big dunk there. Gonna make it difficult for Real Adrenaline to escape. Besso over the top of Alex. Zayed trying to keep possession, but Renshiro makes it difficult. Just can't get another touch there. Zayed making a good save. The pass up to the side wall. Jarku wanting to make the most of this one. Rigorous coming through with a demo onto Alex. No awareness, really, of the game state from the Round side. There's a chance. Crossbar. Jarku does enough. Sends it onto the backboard. Alex takes it through. No boost for him to work with. Just going to want to try and shadow this. Renshiro with a big dunk. That's going to waterfall. Awkward to deal with for Real Adrenaline, but they're not put under any pressure on their goal line. Rounds trying to build from the back once again. Chance here for Besso. That's going to be one of the easiest goals they'll ever score. Ball not moving especially quickly. Zayed off the corner. No challenge whatsoever. Jarku jumps early. And that will be a 1-0 to the side of Real Adrenaline. Just under half the game left to play. And Rounds have really not been able to meet the pace of play that Real Adrenaline have been able to put forwards. Jarku misses wildly. Rigorous into the corner. Alex. It's a good second touch. Jarku trying to just pop that one up as we try and break the press. It's not happening yet. Rigorous and his teammate both go for that ball. Alex's clearance not in. Zayed over to the right side. Alex to collect. The ball easily dealt with by Besso. Renshiro now on the right hand side. Cleared away by Rigorous. Alex in an awkward spot. Will go back and collect off the right side. Sidewall from Zayed. Now Jarku plays it middle, but these infield passes are not going to work if you're not the fastest team on the field. You've got to get in front of your opponents if you are to make these work. And at the moment, Rounds aren't doing that. And Shiro out of the corner. Pass infield again. Once again, the point stands. You cannot do these if you are not the faster team. Real Adrenaline have proven time and time again that they are ready for these infield passes. That time it was a double touch. Just not going to happen. As Besso takes it through. Shot on. Chance for Rigorous in front of goal. He doesn't find it. Jarku down the right side. Alex trying to recover. Zayed winning it easy. Now Jarku off the backboard. Besso to collect. It's Renshiro now to clear this one away. Alex, can you get in front? No, he can't. Jaku down the side, but this boom ball style is really not finding pay dirt for the side of rounds. There's a shot on there. Shiro just shielded it, really. Made sure I didn't go across. Awkward positioning from Alex. Jaku comes back, but there's no boost on the side of rounds. They can't get this ball away. Eventually, surely, there will be a breakthrough here from our opponents, and the post hits. It's the closest they've come in a little while. One final attempt for rounds. Jaku flies through. Rigorous makes a save, and Alex is too far pushed up, but Renshiro will keep the play alive. Jaku can't turn the corner, and we will be facing a two-game deficit here in this one. Not ideal for the Finnish organization. We hope that they can find something in game number 3. It was significantly better. It was definitely much better than we saw in game number 1. That was a write-off, to be honest with you. I don't think anyone is going to want to go back and watch that game if you are of a round's persuasion. But there is still hope. Only losing 1-0 in that second game does give credence to the fact that there is a chance that rounds do come back in this game, and we hope that they do. We're all getting back in the lobby again. Just waiting for one final one. There we go. Rounds taking on Real Adrenaline. It's been one-way traffic so far in this series. Alex tries to turn the traffic the other way. Can't do so early on. Renshiro won't win that one. Rigorous inside, and Besso will send it clear. Jaku gets the better of one. Alex needed the boost and does find it. Besso pops the ball in the air. Rigorous took a while to get up, so a good challenge there from rounds. Alex takes it through. Can he get a second touch as well? Yes, he can. It's not going to off-put Besso. Tries to take a shot, but he's met by a rounds player as well. That's a chance. Will it find the top corner? No, just hits the crossbar. Rounds taking too long on these moments, though. Giving Real Adrenaline a chance to reset, get their positioning, and go again. And Shiro off the left. Triple commit, really, from Real Adrenaline. They're all in a very similar position, which is going to give Jaku an out ball. Alex out of the corner, finally! Rounds find a goal. They take the lead in game number 3. They won't go quietly, that's for sure. Needed that one just to settle the mental, just to settle the nerves. Didn't score at all in game number 2. But they take the lead here in game 3. Drop down, Zayed. Oh, will go by. Maybe a few mistakes starting to work their way into the Real Adrenaline play. Jaku going past. Cleared away. Down the right side. Zayed intercepting. Does get a second touch as well, but it's met. This is Besso. Over the top. Alex. Equal to it. But rounds glues to their goal line right now. Renshiro tries to make the clearance. Always a third man waiting for Real Adrenaline. Alex got the reset, but didn't get much more. Renshiro breaks 2, and now actually has got past Rigorous as well, trying to make it awkward for him. Rigorous doesn't have any boost. Jaku wasn't to know that. It's now out of the corner. Jaku finds Alex. Yay! The Romanian prodigy finds the middle of the goal. And this is much better from rounds. They're finding their rhythm. They're finding their form. And with 3 minutes left in the game, we find ourselves 2-0 up. Let's go. When Alex starts firing, it's dangerous for any team we're going to come against in this region. Ball into the middle. Zayed pops the ball in the air. Besso takes it through. Jaku misreads. Oh, there's a misread on the backboard as well. Alex not making the most of that one, but he does win the 50, and now there's a chance for a 1v1. Alex wants the pass inside. Captain Fantastic will find the bottom left corner. And Renshiro's getting involved in the party. Real Adrenaline don't know what's hit them. Game 1 was a wash. Game 2 was even. Game 3 is going in the favor of the Finns. Over the top, Jarku to follow. Besso sends it away. Ball into the middle from Rigorous. Alex won't get there first. And now Jarku just trying to shadow this one. There's a chance. Backline completely open. Alex follows through. Doesn't matter. Renshiro with a fourth. And Real Adrenaline getting played off the park in game number 3. What a grandstand finish this sets up. Round showing that they've got fight in them. Showing that they've got more than has been shown to this point. The reverse sweep will be needed. But this is a very good way of starting that journey. Jarku and Alex combine. Rigorous goes over the top, but that's not anywhere near the goal. Renshiro gets the clearance away. Will get a second bite of the cherry as well. Tries to find the top corner. Besso's there, getting his savior medal. It's not been enough to keep rounds out, and Jarku being quiet in this game 3, but stepping up now. And suddenly the goal difference for this entire series is now only 1 in favor of Real Adrenaline, which, when you've lost the game 6-1, you're absolutely going to take that. Alex going to try and get it back onto even footing. Ball over the top. Missed. Renshiro follows. Saved. Browns feel like they're scoring for fun. Out of the corner. Zayed misses. Doesn't matter. Rigorous will be there. And there is the conversion. We could only keep them out for so long. Too many missed opportunities on the back line there. It was always going to finds the finish. And there it is. Just to update people, as expected, Movistar Koi, they have taken down day 1 3-0 in uppers, so they go to 2-0 on the day. They are one of the only results to have been reported. There was a DQ reported as well. Alex, down the right, looks for the snipe. Plays it too quickly in front of the defender. And well, Browns turn around and say, if you can win 6-1, so can we. Middle of the goal found by the Romanian. And that's 6-1 in favor of Rounds. Still a minute and a half to go. The scoring is not done in this one. Jarku over the right-hand side. Tries to win a 50. Rigorous sends it away. Renshiro will be up for it, but there's no Rounds players there. Besso takes it through. Alex will read onto the backboard. Renshiro won't get there first, but Jarku and Alex will work together, and Alex will call him off. Alex goes low. Tries to find the 50. Jarku's got a chance. Backboard double touch. Jarku! 3 assists, 2 goals. A wonderfully supportive look from Jarku, and we are being treated with a trip to Brazil. And there are still 60 seconds left. Alex just tapping it forwards, and Real Adrenaline, they have signaled their desire to just end this game number 3, and well, I understand that. So everyone will be playing as pretty much AFK for the next 40 seconds or so. And that is an entertaining one. I do find it interesting because Real Adrenaline may be taking this opportunity to kind of take a timeout that's not a timeout. They had 60 seconds. They're using those 60 seconds to talk things through, figure out what's gone wrong in this game, and go again in the next one. But with 14 seconds left on the clock, it does look like the entire chat is going to be treated, courtesy of the Rounds Esports budget, to a journey to Brazil. Rigorous is going to try and make that not the case. Renshiro makes the save. He wants the meme locked in. And the meme does indeed get locked in. So, Rounds GG, they get an extra game on the board. Their journey to the reverse sweep has started in the most auspicious of ways. And, of course, we've got to rock the sunglasses since we are in Brazil. We're on holiday. You know, the sun's out. We've got to make sure that we pay attention. So, Alex getting 3 goals from 5 shots and 3 assists as well, involved in 6 of the 7 shots. Of the 7 goals, I apologize. 2 goals each for Jaku and Renshiro. The whole team just felt like they were singing from the same hymn sheet in that game number 3, which we love to see. Game number 4 coming up then. Rounds versus Real Adrenaline. And we'll see if we can bring this to a game number 5. Rounds, of course, need to win this one. And once again, we've had disconnection, reconnect, so it will take a little bit longer, but we are getting players in. We are getting players in the lobby. We are waiting for one more. There we go. We're in for game number 4. It's Real Adrenaline versus Rounds. Real Adrenaline really got out the blocks quickly to a 2-0 lead in the series. The Rounds show in game 3 that they've got fight in them. And maybe they have started to figure out this Real Adrenaline roster. Jaku down the left side, picks up the boost, wants the 50, wins it 2. Alex off the left, into the middle. Cleared away by Zayed, and I've seen a few double commits coming through from Real Adrenaline. They're not going to be too happy with that game state. It's the ball over onto this near side. Corner taken. Alex can't get there, hits the post. Low boost on the side of Rounds. They need this ball cleared downfield ASAP. Besso's going to make it difficult for them. Renshiro pops the ball in the air. Jaku fakes that one out. Rigorous goes by. Alex tries to get there. Just doesn't get a touch. Jaku bumps off the play by Alex. Just a little tap for his teammate. Renshiro in the air. Jaku misses. Chance here. The demo's in. And Rounds find their way back to a complete miscommunication. Renshiro and Jaku that time both committed. Jaku left out of position. Alex given an opportunity, but he couldn't get through. Real Adrenaline take the lead. 1-0. Maybe they'll get a second one quickly. Jaku denies on the first time of asking. Renshiro over the top. Jaku tries to put it down in the corner. Zayed wins out. Renshiro, he can recover. He can take this ball through. He won't get the better of Besso. Jaku coming across from the side. Able to win that one out. Rigorous won't go up for it, so Renshiro will be given a freebie. Can't keep possession, though. And now the ball up in the corner. Alex gets a bump. Jaku, corner. Didn't need the second touch. Renshiro was inside waiting for the ball in. Zayed knocks it forwards. Alex going to spark the counter-attack. Renshiro just can't find a connection. Alex, chance, drops it down in front of goal. Oh, good save by Besso. Alex at the angle. Renshiro going to try and recover this situation. Keeping boost tanks low on the side of Real Adrenaline is the name of this game. Ball to the back. Alex to finish. Surely he's found it. He certainly has. Powers over the line. Alex brings us back level after a bit of Renshiro magic. Rigorous with no boost. Couldn't make the save. And Rounds starting to find what they are looking for. It's going to be Zayed now to collect. Alex off the back wall. Will be dealt with by Real Adrenaline, but Jaku intercepting on the right-hand side. Zayed plays it through. Alex with a win, but Rigorous is right there with a lot of boost as well. Besso decides to take the ball instead. Bump onto Jaku. Alex with a recovery. He needs another touch. That one's going to find his home, surely. Renshiro's got ahead. And finally, it feels like Rounds are starting to figure out the Real Adrenaline game plan. Real Adrenaline are forcing themselves on the Rounds back line. As soon as you break past the halfway, as soon as you get beyond that last man, it's an empty net to aim at. And Rounds take advantage. Alex is going to get some boost here. He will be taken out immediately after, but that means the 100 boost is not available to be picked up by Real Adrenaline. Alex out of the corner, wanting to play the 50, gets stonked there. Jaku down the left side. Took too long. Besso out of the corner. It's touched by Alex. It might not be enough. A double touch is in. And the pull shot onto Alex is cleared away. Rounds lucky to still be in the lead. Besso doesn't fully get the better of Jaku. But that boost steal could really be problematic for Rounds. The clearance away. Besso's waiting. Zayed off the backboard. Oh my goodness, almost finds the angle. Doesn't quite. Rigorous wants a double. Besso wants another one. Renshiro sends it away. The boost still not being found by Rounds. The only player to have boost is the Romanian superstar, Alex. And there is a chance here to regain some of those boost tanks. A double commit from Rounds is not going to find anything. Ball into the middle. It's off target. Renshiro down the side. Can he recover? Can just about, and Alex takes it through off the left-hand side. Gets the better of another one. One more touch. Tries to find the pass in. Rigorous is there. But now Rounds can try and exert their pressure. Zayed gets beyond Renshiro, and Renshiro gets demoed for daring to stand still. Alex, downfield, finds the 50. That might drop in. It certainly will if he finds a second touch, but he misses it. We so needed that third goal. Oh, Alex did everything right. Just couldn't find the finish. But now maybe he makes amends over the top and far away. It wasn't going to be long before he found another goal, and this time he gets over the top of Rigorous. As always, you beat that third man, you beat that back line, and Real Adrenaline, their defenses really struggle. 50 then, 30 seconds on the clock. Game 5 on the horizon. Rounds need to keep Real Adrenaline out. And that is going to be Jaku taking this ball downfield. Right, okay. What is happening here? Alex turns the corner. Gets the better of Besso. 10 seconds remaining. Renshiro over onto the right-hand side. Zayed getting a couple of touches. But Real Adrenaline know where this game is going, and that game is going to Game 5. It probably won't be Champions Field because the players don't do map rotation. But it will be as good as Rounds GG. Well, they're starting to warm up. They're starting to find their form. And Real Adrenaline struggling to keep up with it. That is for sure. As we look towards this game number 5, Rounds done fantastic work to bring this game back. To bring it to a position where they feel comfortable and they feel like they've got the momentum. They will certainly feel that way. Players once again leaving the lobby and rejoining. So we will have another little extra time to wait in between games, but we are here on the Rounds team stream. Let the team know that you're thinking about them. Let them know you believe in them. Let's see it in chat. Get behind the boys. Rounds playing in game number 5. 1 5-minute game away from being 2-0 in Swiss. Jaku has one to face up. Zayed pops it away, but Renshiro came in from deep. It's not going to happen. Jaku off the corner. Shot on target. Double commit from Real Adrenaline. It's a shaky start from the MENA roster. As Rigorous sends this one away. Renshiro off the right-hand side. Ball up into the air. Jaku going to come through and beat Zayed. This is very in-your-face from Rounds. They've not been playing like this series. It's going to be a little bit of a different vibe that Real Adrenaline are going to have to deal with. Renshiro up in the air, drops it down. Renshiro! Yeah, baby! Finds that one over the line. Rounds take the lead in Game 5. The reverse sweep is alive and well. .424 to go. Still plenty of time. Rigorous playing it forwards. Renshiro dropping it down. Jaku's backed off with no boost. He's not going to be too able to do much in the attacking third. Over to this near side. Another boost steal from Alex. Played across field from Real Adrenaline, and they're just conceding possession at every opportunity. Rounds take a shot. Renshiro there. Jaku coming in from deep. He won't beat Rigorous. And now the counter can come through. Backboard dealt with by by Renshiro, I guess it was. Jaku, he'd gone ahead. He takes a shot. Alex off the left side. Zayed's got a demo. And now there's a chance to move back downfield for Real Adrenaline. The pace of this game 5 is frantic. Alex takes a shot. Not going to get much there, but he does get a bump. Renshiro finds a shot on target. Rigorous has to deal with it. Out of the corner. Jaku is all alone. Won't find the shot he was looking for, but a bump from Alex could set up rounds for success. Rigorous onto that far side. Besso into the middle, taking this one through. Renshiro will play into the corner. There's a chance here for Zayed. Oh my goodness, Alex. Almost made it awkward for Jaku, but Jaku manages to recover well. Low 50 played by Alex. Jaku out of the corner. Oh, the bump wasn't there on the goal line. Zayed manages to avoid it, and now Rounds in trouble. Reversing back, and there it is. Rigorous finds the finish. The equalizer was in. Rounds put all their eggs in that attacking basket. And they end up paying for it. 1-1. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Another kickoff victory for Rounds. Nice work by Alex. Out of the corner. Wants the 50. Doesn't find it. Renshiro into the middle. Off the backboard. Chance to finish. Renshiro surely regains the lead for Rounds. The captain making it work. Jaku finding a good pass across, confusing the backlines. Holy moly. Rounds lead once more, just over half the game to play. Alex bumps off this play, but it doesn't matter. He still finds something. Ball up rather than out, but Zayed makes it work. Jaku wants this one into the corner. Chance here for Real Adrenaline. It's Renshiro. He has Jaku inside. He might just decide to go alone. Wants to try and play the 50. Will steal the boost. With the ball being cleared the way that it has. Won't matter too much. Real Adrenaline pick that one off. Zayed into the corner. And out of the corner again. Besso finds a play. Chance for Rounds to recover. Alex, can you find the redirect? He sure can. Bottom left corner found. The Romanian is locked in. And with less than 2 minutes to go, Rounds have daylight between themselves and Real Adrenaline. The reverse sweep is very much in, folks. But we know what Real Adrenaline can provide. We know the speed that they produce on the field. Besso popping the ball into the air, out onto this near side. Besso, I actually don't think he probably wanted a second touch there. As the boost comes through, Alex wins that. He gets a bump on the back line. That's just going to fall in. And Real Adrenaline, they're all but giving it to Rounds right now. Jaku with a fantastic delayed challenge. Make sure that ball is on target. Real Adrenaline don't have an answer to it. The bump on the back lines as well is too much for them to deal with. Rigorous. Off the side. Besso will immediately find a response. Kickoff goals don't count, boys. We know that. We know that. It's a missed challenge there from who I think is Jaku. So back to a 2-goal lead with 1 minute 30 to go. Rigorous. Whoa, won't be bumped away. Renshiro's got to go up to try and challenge. Try he does, but succeed he doesn't. Besso turning on the ball. Jaku wanting to make the most of this one. Backboard defense from Alex comes through. And he's been given time as well to recover. Alex able to find a gap in the Real Adrenaline defense. Zayed clears away. Jaku pops the ball on the left side. Alex recovers well. Ball across to that right side now. Renshiro over the top. Dealt with by Besso, but the ball in this half is definitely favorable for the Round side. Besso over the top. Renshiro can't clear. Chance. Jaku almost gets bumped off the play by Alex. But in the end, Rounds work it out. All into the middle. 36 seconds. Alex takes a shot. Dealt with by Zayed. Good catch from him as well. Clearance back downfield. Rigorous coming through. Double commit from Rounds. They don't care. They just want the ball out of the net. Zayed with a demo. Nice touch there from Jarku. Alex going to be given a chance, and Alex will be given his second of the game. 5-2 with 20 seconds left. I can say confidently the rounds will be 2-0 in this Swiss stage after this game. The Finnish org have had to work hard. They have really made it difficult for themselves after a game one that realistically was just a write-off. But since that moment, this round side, they've come together and they have been able to take down one of the real contenders here in APAC. Real Adrenaline need I remind you, top 12 last split, a fantastic team in their own right, and rounds, well, they got the job done. So we are going to go to a break. Every other result has been declared. So when we come back, it will be round 3 here in Swiss. A chance for rounds to get to GSL next Friday. Can they do it the first time of asking? Find out in a moment.
This is Alu. He is a professional esports player, and he has it all. Keyboards, mice, and even the dopest clothes. Is there anything he is missing? Oh, now I know. How about the monitor?
Huh?
So it seems like Alu had a trick up his sleeve. And he means serious business with this one. Look at that, a man who loves his new Pro monitor.
Siis mikä voi olla niin tärkeää, että äijä enää 2 viikkoon? Äijä on tullut takaisin. No niin, let's go. Pitkästä aikaa pelikentällä.
Pidä taloutesi hallinnassa pelin sisällä ja sen ulkopuolella.
What if I told you, from now on, the only thing you need for gaming is this desk? Uneven Base is a complete esports setup. It includes a powerful computer, keyboard, mouse, and monitor, all in one lightweight build. Uneven Base is foldable, portable, and easy to set up. Perfect gaming experience wherever you want. And of course, yeah, there's RGB. Uneven Base. Now it's about you.
You wanna know my feelings every time I look in your eyes. Baby, I can feel your energy, it's making me realize everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I. Everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I. Everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I. Everything we've been through makes us strong enough. You and I, you and I. I don't know why I let you, but you have to look at me. Lost control, falling over, getting pulled by your gravity. Thought that I had figured it out, never felt it rationally, but this sense of urgency has me wondering. Thought that I had figured it out, nothing could get through to me, but this kind of chemistry has me wondering. When you're not around it, all goes black and white. How come I'm not seeing in color? Lost without you, I can't make it through the night. How come I'm not seeing in color? So far gone.
Well, we knew that the next game would be something very difficult. The way Swiss works is when you win 2 games, you're going to be playing teams that have also won 2 games. And the group of 4 that we could have played, Movistar Koi, of course, Rounds as well, ourselves, Team Phoenix, and the team that we've been drawn against are Godspeed. It is the Finnish derby, Dansku, Regsa, and Porzas versus Renshiro, Jerku, and Alex. Hello, everybody. I'm Rhino. Pleasure to be with you, bringing you this Rounds team stream. We are just waiting for both teams to check in. As far as we know, Rounds have checked in. We are just waiting for Godspeed to do the same. So here we go. It's going to be a best of 5. And essentially the way that this is going to work is if we win this best of 5, that's it. We're done for the day. We can all go home. We can all be smiles and happy and enjoy our lives. But if we lose this, we've still got 2 more lives to go. So there's not a lot of pressure on the Rounds team right now. Of course, they went all the way to round 5 in the last Swiss stage that they played. And that was certainly not an ideal day for us. We want to make it easier for ourselves than that. But being in this position means that in theory, we should get easier games going forwards because our book hold score should be a little bit higher as we start to progress through these stages. So getting the win there, the win in the reverse sweep against Real Adrenaline was huge because that should mean that we should have an easier, relatively easier day for the rest of the games. Now, of course, that is except for this game coming up right here. Godspeed, they have consistently been a thorn in the side of APAC this entire season. They have made main event after main event after main event, originally called Dekubop Dumnum in season, in split 1, I should say. Last split, they went, why do I keep getting confused with that? Last open, they got through 3-0 in the bracket as well. Also in a bracket alongside Movistar Koi. They beat Jungle Juicers 3-2 in their round 3 to make their way through into GSL. And what Rounds want to do here is they want to make sure that Godspeed are not given that same treatment. So we will see if we can do that. But the players are in the lobby. We're getting things underway. It's Godspeed versus Rounds GG. game number 1 gets underway for you right now. As Dansku gonna win this one. And actually, no pause us today. Extendo will be taking to the field. So, substitute for substitute. Jaku for Extendo. Alex, pass. Renshiro. Oh, that's Jaku, sorry. Over the top. Chance for Renshiro. But it will be saved away by Dansku. Early opportunities for rounds. As this ball fades out into the midfield, Rexa takes a shot. Should be dealt with. And I guess I spoke too soon. That shot really looks like it should have been saved by Renshiro. And that's a mistake coming through from the captain. One thing that we really need to try and avoid, but we have already done, is give Godspeed a whiff. Because they are one of the great opportunists in the APAC region. Give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Here comes Rexa, down the left side. Alex, big interception. Now that pass through across the field. Alex doesn't have enough boost to follow through. Renshiro pushes forwards as third man. Chance here at the angle for Godspeed. Alex deals with it and Renshiro finishes through, but it's a little dangerous to kick things off. Dansku takes a shot. Alex with the clearance. Is it enough? Renshiro also making that one sent away. Chance here at the angle. Cleared away. Now, with all of these players, well, all except Alex being Finnish, you would imagine that they know each other very well. You would certainly imagine that they have scrimmed together multiple times. There is not going to be a feeling out process, as we've already seen in this series. Very much known quantities on both sides of the field. Godspeed able to start picking up the boost, and there it is. They make it work eventually. They suffocate and make it difficult to work. And eventually, Godspeed, they find payment. Alex tries to win that 50. Can't do so. Doesn't find the 100 either. Renshiro has a lot of boost, but gets challenged by Extendo early on. Jaku delaying the 50. That is something that Jaku's been doing very well so far today. Those delayed 50s have been working out really nicely for him. Alex, ball in the middle. Jaku at the angle. Brown's needed a way back in. And the pass to the front post is enough. Rexa can't get across. Realizes he's going to be second best a little too late. With 2 minutes 52 left on the clock. Maybe Renshiro is going to win that kickoff. He did win that kickoff. Rexa over the top. Almost finding the angle. And that is something that Godspeed have made a point of doing this season as a whole. They have been so good at getting the angles you don't expect them to get. Maybe finding the counter-attacks that you don't expect them to find. Rexa with a real chance there. Couldn't convert. Rexa onto that near side. Renshiro sends it down the left. Dansku pops the ball up into the middle. Alex. Big interception there, and Rounds could have built on that, but as the play turns around, you can see that Renshiro and Jaku are camped very well in their own half, trying to find boost. In at the angle. Dealt with at the first time of asking. And Jaku now can bring it away. Just to find the pass to Renshiro, but Alex is now going to have to pick up the pieces. Too heavy a touch. Easily dealt with by Rexa. Booms back downfield by Renshiro. Jaku up the left side. Gets another touch. Makes it difficult for Extendo to read his play. Dansku clears. Renshiro at the angle. Looks for the flick over Rexa. Not going to happen. And now the clearance. Alex doesn't have any boost to work with. He still manages to make that save, and now trying to get the clearance. Dansku leaves it for Rexa. Renshiro versus Extendo. Rexa is going to finish, surely. The moment that Renshiro goes up for this ball as third man and doesn't win it, it's immediately curtains for rounds. There is no way that you're going to get away with that. I don't understand why Renshiro went for the ball in the first place. But he did. And it was a must win. And unfortunately, he did not. Alex collecting down the right side, off the ceiling, can't recover. Jaku trying to put the pressure on. Renshiro over the top, needs a second touch. What is Alex doing there? I think he wanted to get the bump on the goal line. Miscommunication in the round side. Because if Alex hangs back, he's got to tap in. Oh, but this time he tries to play the 50 on the goal line. Doesn't quite work out. This time Alex needed an Alex. He needed someone to make that 50. Needs someone to make that challenge. Didn't happen. Hit away by Renshiro. A 3-on-1 attempt here. Alex over the top. Ball off the backboard. Dansku. So good in the low percentage play. Over the top. Finished by Jaku. Back within one. Game one not done yet, folks. Pressure in from rounds. Eventually forces out the mistake from Dansku. 22 seconds. Oh, the fake kickoff comes through, but Rex is too smart. All into the middle. Jaku just gets a hand up, but with 15 seconds remaining, the ball deep in round territory. Mistake on the backlines here from Godspeed. Hang on a moment. Renshiro flicks the ball over the top. Dansku tries to send it away. Alex wants to play the 50, but he just doesn't win it, and that probably will do it for game number one. There you have it. Godspeed take the win. And they make it look good as well, but rounds right there with them. Only one goal in it. Jaku with both of the goals, which you don't expect to see very often on the round side. Godspeed, though, 12 shots to the 6 of rounds. Double our shot tally. I've just realized this is not SAM RLCS Open 5. Yeah, it certainly is APAC. That's for sure. And I'm guessing that's because, yeah. Oops. This is what happens to Pegasus when they leave me without Hazard. Things go wrong. I start making mistakes. So that means that it said Sam for the entirety of that first series, and I do apologize, but it's fixed now. We have the bar overlay back, so here we go. Back into game then. Rounds versus Godspeed. And it's gonna be 5 fresh minutes on the clock. Rounds just made one too many mistakes, I feel, in that game to see the game out. Godspeed, mentioned it earlier, they take advantage of the mistakes that you're given. That they are given, I should say. Renshiro with a bump. Rexa tries to clear it away. It's a slow start to this game number 2. Jaku won't find anything there. And Renshiro dropping this one down. Alex off the backboard. Chance off the backboard again. Godspeed pressuring. Making it work. It's now Jaku up in the air, trying to take it around the corner. Dansku will send it away. And now Regsa down this near side. Dansku collects in the middle again. Over the top. Jaku gets taken out. But the demo doesn't really find too much. Renshiro takes it beyond one, takes it beyond a second. There's always a third. Dansku waiting. Jaku picks up possession. That communication needs to be a little bit crisper. Jaku needs to leave it at the first time of asking, not the second. And so Godspeed will build again. Ball into the middle. Cleared away here. Extendo. Overextended. It's now the ball out of the corner. Jaku wanted the bump. Didn't find it. Chance for Extendo. Alex now down the left side. Off the backboard. Waiting there for there to be a finish. And Renshiro will oblige. Alex with the run down the left wing. Finds the pass off the backboard. Dansku, that's the second time he's missed a ball off the backboard, and maybe that's something that rounds need to look to exploit. 3 minutes 16 left. And rounds, well, they're 1-0 up. They might be 2 here, but Rexer gonna clear it away at the angle. Chance at the back post. Renshiro! The battle of the finish. Teams was always gonna be close. But now daylight found for the side of Rounds. 2-0 with 3 minutes 9 to go. Alex pops it forwards. Dealt with by Rexer. The touch is heavy. Jaku backboard double. Surely Renshiro! It's party time in Rounds on Forbidden Temple. Jaku's double. Dansku's just way out of the play. Rexer makes the initial save, but he can't finish it through. And Rounds with a hat-trick from their captain. They are 3-0 up in game 2, looking to make sure that we go to an even series. And it'll be Alex now. Pass across. Jaku takes the shot. Easiest goal of Jaku's life. Didn't need to make too much of that one. 4-0. And we've not even played half of this game. Game 1 was tight. Very close. 1-goal game. Game 2. Well, Rounds have found their form. Extendo off the backboard. Jaku making it work off his side. Renshiro now getting the clearance. Alex trying to do the same. Great catch from Alex. Gets demoed for his trouble. But the minute that you can catch that ball in your own area and make it difficult for Godspeed to come and challenge, that's exactly what the doctor is ordering. Not that I have my PhD. Renshiro pops it up for Alex. Ball on the ground. Rexer trying to make Rounds second guess themselves in the back lines, and maybe he's done the job. Dansku with a dunk over the line. And with 2 minutes remaining, Godspeed have found a way back. But they are still 3 goals down. 1 minute 55 left on the clock. Ball off the left. It might be a kickoff goal. Find the corner. Alex scores. The Romanian is only going to be kept quiet for so long, and the 4-goal lead is extended once again. And with 2 minutes left on the clock, I'm getting my sunglasses ready because we may be on another flight. Browns have made Godspeed look very average in this game too. Rexer into the middle. Extendo up in the air. It's too heavy a touch, so Renshiro can steal it. Rexer plays it off to the right-hand side. Alex into the middle. He's not going to find a teammate there. Extendo off the top rope. Renshiro sends it away. Not too far. It's Jaku trying to send it clear. Alex will get the 100 boost. That was important. More important, I would argue, at that point than getting the ball. Because Rounds are in a very defensive position right now. Ball over the top. Alex off the backboard. Able to work with it. Oh, gets the better of another one as well. No boost, no problem. Extendo, ball into the middle. Jaku goes well by. Well, no trip for us today, unfortunately. No Brazil will be found. Godspeed break down the Rounds bracket, the Rounds defense. And here comes Extendo. Into the corner. Cleared away by Jaku on the right-hand side. Renshiro will leave this for Alex, but he doesn't have any boost. Demo from Rexer onto Renshiro. Godspeed aren't going away. 50 seconds remains. Still time to get those 3 goals now. Renshiro will be faked out. Dansku, he fakes out his own teammate as well, though. Ball over the top. Extendo off the backboard. Alex has read that well. And now looking to try and get more. Clearance is through. Extendo into the corner. Ball into the middle. Jaku, he's not up, but it hits the post. Godspeed building back into this game. But now with 20 seconds to find 3 goals, you find it hard to believe that they'll find the required offensive pressure. Renshiro doesn't win the 50 against Extendo. Dansku, ball inside. Cleared away by Alex. It's going to be a chance here, but the ball will surely drop eventually. There it goes. Rounds take home the victory. And 1-1 goes the scoreboard. I've been asked if there are any games after this. There is a potential. So if Rounds lose this series, there will be a minimum of one more game. However, if we win this series, if we win right here and right now, then no more games. Rounds through 3-0. We have a better seed going into GSL, and we have a real good chance of making top 8. So that's the situation where we find ourselves. It's literally win and we're through. Win this series and we're through. This is now a best of 3. Both teams winning one game. So we shall see if they can make anything else work. 2 games required from both sides to get through. Alex wanted the bump there. Didn't put Dansku off enough. Ball over the top. Jarku's gone by. Demo on the back lines. Quick start for Godspeed. All of the puzzle pieces went their way. Jarku missing wildly. Dansku pass inside. Renshiro getting demoed on the back lines. A rich tapestry of mess coming through. 8 seconds gone. Godspeed take the lead. Alex wanting to get that goal back as quickly as possible, but Rex is stealing the ball away from him. Renshiro goes by. Jarku with a big clearance now. And that has broken the Godspeed aggressive line. Jarku wins out again. Rexer and Extendo both go by, but there's no Rounds player to capitalize. Renshiro will be asked to challenge first. Challenge he does. Jarku over the top. Alex pops it forwards. Rexer. Oh, the fake there to put Renshiro off his attack is very well played. Very intelligent. Jarku popping it forwards. Dansku able to deal with it. And there's a chance here for Alex to win that 50. Ball out of the corner. Renshiro's got to try and turn. Turn he does. Off the right-hand side. Gets bumped off the plate. And now Dansku with the clearance. Alex misses wildly. Chance for Extendo. I am shaking my head here because there is no way this ball should go over the line. Renshiro low. Jarku high. They should work it out between them. But the shot was too powerful. And Godspeed, they get back out to a 2-goal lead. Alex wants the bump, doesn't find it. Dansku gets the better of him. Renshiro at the angle. Jarku, what can you find? Not a lot, and Dansku will be there with the clearance. Extendo misses wildly. Now a chance for the counter from Rounds. Out of the corner. Alex's angle's not calculated well enough. Extendo off the back. Dansku waiting. Ball over to the far side. Alex off the right. Renshiro's waiting. Renshiro is scoring. Rounds with a swift counter attack. Get back within touching distance. Great work from Alex to get beyond the defense. And then Renshiro had a tap in. 3 minutes 20 to go. In this round 3 matchup here in Swiss. The Finnish derby. There's a drop down. It's the post from Rexer. Alex off the left, won't find much. Renshiro will send it clear. Cut off by Rexer. Ball into the middle. No challenge from Rounds. Alex off the backboard. Needed to read that, and read it he did. It's a reset as well. It's now Renshiro. That one's off the ceiling. Rex is going to have to read it off the backboard. Does do so. Now trying to turn the corner. Renshiro trying to unsettle him, unseat him, make it difficult, make it awkward. We'll do that now by sending a great pass up to Jarku. Now there's a chance as Jarku leaves that one out of the corner. Will need to hit this one. Gets 50'd away. Alex trying to keep the pressure on Godspeed. Doing a good job of it. Chance for Jarku. Wins the 50, but not well enough. The clearance is in from Rexer. Alex with a dunk. Extendo into the middle. Renshiro gets up, but he's not going to win the ball. That one might waterfall. Not read by anybody. Rexa follows through, and Rexa scores. 2 opportunities there for Rounds to clear that ball away. Alex on the ground, just going well by. And it's those mistakes that are costing Rounds right now. Ball up in the air. It will be won by Jarku. Takes a shot. Dansku away. So now Extendo is given the freedom of the pitch to get back downfield. Tell you something. I think the ping more than anything is affecting those back wall reads, because there have been far too many from both teams that have just been missed. Alex into the middle. Jarku wants the redirect. Doesn't find it. Dansku drops it down. Ball up. Alex. Sent away. Extendo looking for the pass down to Rexa, playing it into the corner, which he thought was safe. Turned out not to be. And now Jarku just shadowing that one all the way. Rexa up first. Pass into Dansku. Nice interplay from Godspeed. But Alex comes through with a big clearance now. Backboard. Dealt with by Dansku. Back in from Jarku. Can he find a second touch? No, Rex is there first, and Renshiro is third man. He's going to struggle to get back in time. Extendo off the crossbar. Will it follow through? Renshiro makes sure that it doesn't. Alex up the left now. Goal here for Rounds to take through into game 4 would be very beneficial. Ask and you shall receive. 44 seconds left on the clock. Extendo gives a free shot to Jarku, and he won't miss those. So back within 1 go round. Is there time? Have to believe if you're of the Round's persuasion. And here comes Alex. Gets demoed out of his socks. Dansku into the middle. Extendo taking it through, but the back ball dealt with by Alex. Too heavy a touch. Renshiro booms the ball clear. Rexa leaves it. Dansku collects. Jarku needs to not challenge that one. Extendo really had the run on him. Alex now with a chance. Ball off the left side. Empty net. Dansku, will he get 50'd? Yes, he will, but it will still work in the favor of the Godspeed player. And with 10 seconds remaining, ball deep in Rounds territory. They're going to need to turn around on this. Alex into Renshiro. Takes a shot. Scores! With 4 seconds remaining, Rounds level the game. And doesn't this set up for an interesting finish? OT on the horizon, but for a kickoff goal. Extendo tries to make that a reality, but the ball will drop, and OT is here. Rounds look down and out, 3-1 down with a minute to go. But they've now found themselves in a position to potentially win the game. Doesn't happen there. Renshiro gets bested. Alex round the corner. He's going to have to do it alone. Extendo beats him there. Renshiro pops the ball forwards. Extendo's on the back ball. Easy sent away. And now, Jarku manages to get something on that. Rexa booms the ball clearance, but he's not going to be beat. He is going to be beaten by Renshiro. Ball into the middle. Rexa won't get there. Alex takes a shot. It's wide. There's a chance again. Renshiro. Jarku, what can you find? Dansku with a save. Rexa down the side wall. The Round's pressure seems to have been alleviated for the moment. Jarku doesn't win that 50. And Dansku's going to go up unchallenged. Don't like that a lot. Rexa won't find the angle. Renshiro, nice double. Out of the left-hand side. Needs help. He does have it, but he gets demoed before he can find the pass. Jarku, out of the corner. Dansku to challenge. Ball fades into the middle. Renshiro respawned and recalibrated. Down that left. Dansku won't beat Alex. Alex is quick. Extendo can't beat his man. There's a chance here for Renshiro. At the back post. Bump away. Alex follows through. Saved away by Rexa. The Godspeed defense stands tall. And Shiro pops the ball up. Doesn't get past Dansku. Alex won't get the better of Extendo. Jarku is there though. Rexa once again unchallenged. Finally, someone does come through to unseat him. Ball off the left side. Dansku deals with it. Ball up early. Renshiro might have a chance here. The ball will find its way to Jaku. Finds the pass inside, met by Renshiro. Doesn't feel like Alex has been involved in a lot of this play, to be honest. Will be now. Out of the corner. Booming clearance. Jaku to follow through. Out of the corner. Looking for the pass inside. Gets met. Extendo gets bumped off that play, though. So Alex now. The go-ahead goal. Renshiro. Water falling. Chance for Alex at the near post. He's hit the post. Browns have done everything in this overtime but score. Renshiro down the left. Regsa collects. Jaku does well to intercept. Looking now for a bit more. Chance for Alex, but he goes by after a win from Extendo. And now that ball up. Jaku's going to have a chance, but it's wayward. Almost 3 minutes played of overtime. Alex will get that clear. Jaku sends it long. Down the left side. Renshiro won't win the 50, but he will steal the boost. Ball to the back post. Renshiro did have the drop. Didn't have an empty net, though. Ball into the middle. Renshiro again. Catches. Drops. Alex, no! Jaku with a chance. Alex takes it away from him. Miscommunication. How many more opportunities will be afforded Rounds? They've had enough to score. They certainly have. Godspeed have not been in this OT at all, but all they need is one, and this could be it. Alex sends it away. Extendo at the angle. Renshiro deals with it. Godspeed. An elongated moment of possession that they've not had yet in this OT, but it immediately comes back. Alex doesn't win the 50. 50's not going in Rounds' favor right now. Renshiro misses out. Regsa doesn't have a lot of boost. Alex does. Comes through. Renshiro now catches. Slows the pace of play down. Over the top of Extendo, but Regsa makes a save. Alex, big win. Jaku, over the top. Is there a man to follow through? Alex keeps it there. Renshiro now trying to finish. Over the top. Chance for Jaku. Top left corner. Not found. Alex once again wins the 50. Jaku now looks to drop it down. Jaku! The sub with just over 4 minutes played comes through with the all-important goal in Game 3. We may have needed 5 million chances. We may have needed so much pressure, but finally Rounds get the ball over the line. Goodness gracious me. Woo. An overtime that realistically should have been over about 4 minutes ago. Cheers, everybody. But that's where the game state now is. Rounds with 2 game opportunities. Win one of the next 2 games, and they are through to next Friday. We will have a GSL bracket. It is not apple juice. It is apple and blackcurrant squash. I should really have water, but you know, who's going to tell me not to? Do you know what I mean? Here we go then. What could be one final game. Rounds 2-1 up. I should be on the Mezzomix. You're absolutely right. If they sold it in this country, getting angry about the wrong thing. Rounds win in overtime. 3-1 down with a minute to go. Find a way back. Get overtime, and they win that OT. Huge result for Rounds in that round, in that Game 3. We need another one. We need another one. Can we use this momentum that we have now gained? Can we bring this quality back to the fore? I hope we can. Players are getting in. Here we go. Game number 4 of the series. We'll be getting underway any moment now. Here we go. Players are in. Let's have it. Get this job done in this 5 minutes, please, Rounds. I do not need a heart attack. Dansku gonna try and give us one. Jarku, equal to it. Out of the corner. Alex wins that 50 with aplomb. Dansku down the side. Renshiro sends it away. Extendo gets bumped by Rexa. A little bit of a miscommunication in the backlines for Godspeed now. So Renshiro picks this one off. Extendo brings it forwards. Jarku sends it away, and these clearances are a little bit more feeble than the ones that we were able to get in that game 3. All over the top! And that's what I was concerned about. When you don't break the Godspeed line, when they can play their speed, play their game, they make it difficult for you. And Extendo just flying into the middle there. Still 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Rounds have been behind in this series before. And that's going to be a chance. Alex off the backboard. Extendo. Tell you something, Extendo playing incredibly well for the sub position that he's in. Of course, Porzas normally makes up Godspeed alongside Rexa and Dansku. But Extendo, a more than capable replacement. Dansku up the side. Renshiro into the middle. Extendo clears away. Alex has been sold. A bit of a dream there. It's difficult when you have this moment because it's such a fluid attack from Godspeed. And Alex just not in position to make the initial challenge, which means that he realizes too late that he has to start running back. That is going to be a lead doubled for the side of Godspeed. Jarku and... oh my goodness. How has that ball got through? Alex with an interception, but the recovery isn't there. Rexa brings it through. Looks for the pass back. Extendo is going to go by. Alex just can't get in front of Dansku's car. And now that flip reset over the top might find its home. Well, Godspeed have stepped up. No two ways about it. Playing incredibly well here in this game 4. I asked Rounds to get it done in this 5 minutes. The more this game goes on, the less likely that looks. Jarku. Up on the left side. Dealt with by Dansku, and the demo comes through as well, and Rounds just aren't ready for it. Alex does send it away, but he's not going to be able to get that boost. Stolen away from him. Rexa challenged, but not immediately. Double touch from Rexa. Won't find the finish. Clearance in from Renshiro. He has a bit of boost. So does Alex. Working inside. He tries to find the finish, but Dansku makes a save. Renshiro keeps the play alive. Extendo kills it. Alex off the left. Jarku redirects. Nice shot. Rex is going to be able to make the save, but it should leave him out of position. Pass down. Renshiro's shot. Dealt with by Extendo. Pressure from Rounds. Surely this one not going to happen. And Renshiro pushed forward as third man. One of my pet peeves when I'm watching professional Rocket League is when that happens. Extendo given a chance, but with no boost, he can't do much more. Renshiro takes it down that left side. Will go up the side wall. Doesn't win the 50 against Dansku. Extendo. Pass inside to Rexa. Alex gets up well. 2 minutes remaining. 3 goals behind. Rexa looks for a double. He doesn't find it, but Extendo's waiting. Back wall not defended. Yet another pet peeve of mine. No one's up for the backboard, which means that Dansku has it for free, and the pass down is easy to find. Godspeed 4-0. Rounds. Well. Gonna need to find a little bit more in game 5. That's for sure. Alex pops the ball high. Jarku off the backboard. Dansku able to collect. Gets a reset as well to get beyond Renshiro. Alex working back towards his own net. Had to make a save. He did. Alex downfield again. Renshiro redirects into the corner. Ball into the middle. No one is there from Rounds to pressure. Now Rexa up off the ceiling. Double commit from Jarku and Alex. Jarku wins a 50 there, though. Ball dropped down. Rexa. Alex intercepts. Jarku takes a shot. Dansku. Relatively easy save for him. Finds the pass as well. That one might just be going in. Goodness. Eventually it is dealt with. Maybe not for long. Dansku takes a shot. Jarku now has to try and get this clearance. Will find it beyond. Extendo. Bumped away. Alex has no boost. He's the last man back. Dansku looking for the pass. Dealt with by Rounds. You have to give credit where it's due. Game 4 has been all Godspeed. They've really found the solution, and Rounds will need to adapt in game number 5 if they are to pull through in this upper bracket match. 2 game 5s back-to-back for Rounds. They won the first one. Can they win the second one? Godspeed even trying to score an own goal at the end there. Won't go home. So here we go. We played an initial 2 games. We couldn't find the difference between the teams. We then played another 2 games. We couldn't find the difference between the 2 teams. So now we've got to play one final game. Game 5 to determine whether we are done for the day or whether we will have another series on the Round stream. Once more, the redirects and reconnects come in. Just to update you, Movistar Koi beat Team Phoenix 3-0. NJZ beat Day 1 3-0. Bombardiro Crocodillo beat Special 3-0. Praise beat Winter Soldiers 3-0. Real ADR a 2-1 up against Albino Monkeys. And Animated Dragons beat Can't Believe Admin's Changed Our Name 3-0. So this game and the real adrenaline game are the last 2 to be reported in this group. Rexa takes this one through. Big dunk there. Rounds immediately, starting quicker than we've seen them so far this series. Alex pops the ball up onto the right-hand wall. Wants a second touch. Finds it too. Cleared down the field. Renshiro collects. Wins a 50. Jarku going to make it difficult for the defense. Wins the 100. Rexa into the middle. Dansku's going to be up. Double touches are going to be found, but Alex is there to make the save. And the clearance. Pass to Jarku. Drops it down. Rounds lead in game 5. And how important could that save and goal be? 4 minutes, 12 seconds. 1 goal will not be enough. I guarantee that to you, but it's a good foundation. It's a good building block. Jarku out of the corner. Renshiro pops past one. Extendo, the last defender, won't find it, but Dansku manages to get back in time. Alex wanted the redirect. It's not the time to get fancy, Alex. Rexa at the angle. Will take the boost, and now it's... There was a chance, really, for Godspeed to camp in Rounds' half. But in the end, the ball flies back towards Godspeed's area of the field. Alex now just watching this one, winning against Extendo. Needs a bump, doesn't find it. Ball off the top, water falling down. Dansku sends it away. Back in from Alex, needs a second, doesn't find it. Renshiro's a third man. And he will be able to deal with this. Played now in the corner. No challenge from Godspeed. Extendo beaten. Renshiro beats another. Backboard found. Dansku saves. Jarku up in the corner. Alex wants the 100. Finds it. Rexa will need to go beyond, so that gives Rounds a chance at possession. Jarku misses, but it's a nice 50 victory. Renshiro out of the corner. Nice work from him. Tries to play the 50, but Dansku is too smart. Brought low. Renshiro over the top. Alex called off. Renshiro 50! The dunk of dreams from El Capitan doubles the lead of rounds. Rexa thought he had the clearance. Renshiro's car said no. 2 minutes 38 seconds. What a statement it would be. The Finnish derby so far this season has only gone one way, and it's not in favor of rounds. This could well be their statement win. Renshiro over the top. Reset, but can't get past Dansku. Bumped away as Alex. Extendo now collecting. Over the top of one. Renshiro pushes into the corner. And missed by Dansku. Alex fakes one out. Extendo gets the touch, but there's a chance for Renshiro. He's got 2 on the game. 3-0 to rounds. 2 minutes remaining. Godspeed struggling in defense. And rounds, well, they might just have Godspeed's number. That number at the moment is 3-0. Cleared here by Rexa. Renshiro off the side. Jaku wants to redirect. Extendo intercepts, but Renshiro's going to be given possession. Ball off the backboard. Extendo gets there first. Cleared away. Oh, Jaku misses. Alex makes a play. Ball out of the corner. Alex collects. Doesn't get the clearance. Jaku wanting the pinch. It's not perfect, but it's enough. Extendo. Reset. Alex down the left. Big interception onto Rexa. Dansku over the top. Clearance away. Extendo. Playing it downfield. Jaku out of the corner. Alex. Now finding this one through. Over the top. No one's back. The Romanian gets in on the fun. Rounds 4-0. And with 1:05 to go, this game is done. Stick a fork in it. Rounds will be going through to GSL stage next Friday with a record of 3-0. Out at the angle, Jaku can't find anything. Rexa takes it through. Interception here by Alex. Jaku off the right side. Alex will steal it from his teammate, but they can afford that. Extendo into the corner. Renshiro takes it through. Ball out of the corner. Alex. Played off the sidewall. Rexa. Clearance away. Nothing doing. And Extendo gets beaten in the air by Jaku. Dansku on this near side. It's it past Alex, but not past the second. Jaku will have the clearance. I think Godspeed at this point have pretty much given up, to be honest with you. 4 goals in 16 seconds. Ain't happening. Jaku gets demoed for his trouble. Dansku looks for a pass back. A clean sheet here in Game 5 against, well, one of the stalwart top 8 teams in APAC in Godspeed. That would do wonders for the confidence, and there it goes. Ball will drop. Game is done. Rounds. Well, well, well. We wouldn't have thought that before a ball was kicked today, would we? Rounds GG. Doing the work. Making it happen. And getting over the line. The Finnish organization. Congratulations to Renshiro, Jaku, and Alex. I believe this is the first time in Rounds history that they have been able to go through unscathed in a Swiss stage. I see Renshiro's in the chat, so he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate. They have never managed to make it out of a Swiss stage without losing a series. That changed here today, and you were witness to it. That is accurate. There you go. Never 3-0 in Swiss. Well, can't say that anymore. Open 5 is Rounds for the taking. Will they be able to take it further? We will be back on Friday. I don't know what date that is. 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. The 16th. I want to check my maths. I think it's the 16th. Any confirmations? 16th. We'll be back on the 16th of May, back here on the Rounds channel to see if Rounds can make it through into top 8 of Open 5. It's going to be tough. There's a long way to go. But this roster have proven here today that they have got a shot at making it. Let's see if they can. I've been Rhino. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you on Friday for the GSL stage. See you soon.
This is Alu. He is a professional esports player, and he has it all. Keyboards, mice, and even the dopest clothes. Is there anything he is missing? Oh, now I know. How about the monitor?
Huh?
So it seems like Alu had a trick up his sleeve. And he means serious business with this one. Look at that. A man who loves his new Pro monitor.
Siis mikä voi olla niin tärkeää, että äijä enää 2 viikkoon? Äijä on tullut takaisin. No niin, let's go. Pitkästä aikaa pelikenttä.
Pidä taloutesi hallinnassa pelin sisällä ja sen ulkopuolella.
What if I told you from now on, the only thing you need for gaming is this desk? Uneven Base is a complete esports setup. It includes a powerful computer, keyboard, mouse, and monitor, all in one lightweight build. Uneven Base is foldable, portable, and easy to set up. Perfect gaming experience wherever you want. And of course, yeah, there's RGB. Uneven Base. Now it's about you.
Feel me in the darkness. My shadows, they follow you like an accomplice. Lost all of your dreams, the night is heartless. My shadows, they follow you. My shadows, they follow you in the darkness.